Before Millennium Tower was even finished, it had already sunk nearly 8 inches. Not after a storm, not after an earthquake. Before construction was even complete, engineers had predicted 4 to 6 inches of settlement. Over the building's entire lifetime, it blew past that number before the first resident moved in. 58 floors, $350 million, San Francisco's tallest residential tower. And it was sinking faster than anyone wanted to admit. This is the story of the skyscraper San Francisco cannot stop sinking, and the invisible layer of mud nobody saw coming. When Millennium Tower opened in 2009, it was everything San Francisco wanted to be. The tallest residential building in the city, 301 Mission Street. In the heart of the financial district, condos started at $1 million. Penthouses sold for $10 million. The building sold out almost immediately. Celebrity buyers, tech executives, even an NFL legend, former 49ers quarterback Joe Montana. This was not just a building. It was a statement. San Francisco was booming, and Millennium Tower was its crown jewel. Nobody knew the crown was already sinking into the ground beneath it. Instead of reaching solid bedrock, engineers stopped nearly 100 feet short. They believed the layers beneath the building could carry the weight on their own. One layer proved them catastrophically wrong. Geologists call it the Old Bay clay. Ice Age mud, deposited at the bottom of an ancient bay, compressed over 10,000 years. Engineers built 950 concrete piles into the sand above this clay, never reaching the bedrock far below. The original report predicted the clay would compress slowly, settling the building 4 to 6 inches over its entire lifetime. They were wrong. The design had pushed the clay almost to its breaking point, a threshold where soil stops gently settling and starts collapsing. Any disturbance could tip it over. By the time construction finished in 2009, the building had already settled nearly 8 inches. For 7 years, the tower kept settling. Outside, almost nobody noticed. By 2016, settlement had reached 16 inches. The building was leaning visibly toward its northwest corner. And here is what residents did not know. Leaked documents later revealed that city building inspectors had raised concerns about larger-than-expected settlements in February 2009. Before the building even opened, both the city and the developer knew something was wrong. Neither made it public. Homeowners found out not from a disclosure, from a lawsuit. The developer blamed the city, pointing to dewatering from the Salesforce Transit Center built next door. The city blamed the developer for stopping the foundation short of bedrock. A $200 million lawsuit followed. And here is the question. I want to know what you think in the comments. Building inspectors knew about the sinking in February 2009. The building opened anyway. Nobody told the buyers. Who should be held accountable? In 2018, a plan was announced. 52 new steel piles, driven 250 feet down through the Old Bay clay into bedrock itself. This time, no shortcuts. Construction began in November 2020, and the building sank faster. By August 2021, after 39 of the 52 piles were installed, the foundation settled another inch on one side. At the top of the tower, 58 stories up, that 1 inch translated into nearly 5 inches of additional lean. Construction was halted. The clay that was supposed to be the solution had become the problem all over again. Engineers went back to the drawing board, and this time, they got clever. Instead of 52 massive piles drilled through the building's foundation, they designed something smarter. 18 piles, each rated to carry 1 million pounds, drilled outside the building entirely. Beneath the sidewalks on Mission and Fremont Streets, the piles were never rigidly attached to the tower. Instead, engineers installed hydraulic jacks between each pile and a new steel beam. Like a bumper jack lifting a flat tire, the jacks slowly transferred 20% of the building's weight off the failing clay and onto solid bedrock. Those hydraulic jacks remain there today, still pressurized, still carrying part of the building's weight. a permanent mechanical solution to a geological problem. And here is the detail that shows real respect for what went wrong. The holes around each new pile were deliberately over-drilled, so the piles would never touch the clay again. No new weight, no new disturbance. The lesson had finally been learned. After a grueling construction process completed in late 2023, engineers spent more than a year monitoring the building. The sinking had stopped. Then, in 2025, the engineering team behind the project received one of the industry's highest honors. Monitoring confirmed the settlement had stopped. The tower still leans nearly 26 inches at the top. 26 inches does not sound like much, but at the top of a 58-story building, it is enough that residents can feel it in their elevators. For comparison, Italy's Leaning Tower of Pisa leans more than 16 feet. Millennium Tower is nowhere close to that, but Pisa was built on soft ground 800 years ago, before anyone understood soil mechanics. Millennium Tower was built in 2009 with modern engineering, and it still got the ground wrong. The building may be stabilized, but the residents are not. Condos that sold for millions in 2009 are now reselling at an average loss of 20%. Some units have sold for more than 50% below their original purchase price. The Wall Street Journal put it simply: the Millennium Tower stopped sinking. But apartment values did not. The total cost of this disaster, construction, retrofit, lawsuits, lost value, has crossed $1.2 billion. For a building still leaning 26 inches off-center, Millennium Tower is not just one building's problem. More than a dozen high-rise buildings in downtown San Francisco sit on the exact same foundation system, piles resting above the same ancient compressing clay. The question is no longer just about one building. The question is, how many more towers are quietly sinking into the same mud right now? In 2025, the engineering team behind the fix received one of the industry's highest honors: Structure of the Year, awarded by the National Council of Structural Engineers Associations. A $1.2 billion mistake that ended in one of the most celebrated engineering solutions in American history. Millennium Tower is more than a sinking skyscraper. It is a warning about ambition outpacing geology. And it is proof that even the most expensive mistakes can sometimes be engineered into brilliant solutions, if you are finally willing to listen to the ground beneath your feet. And if you think San Francisco's sinking skyscraper is America's most expensive ground-level mistake, wait until you see what is happening to California's highways. The ground beneath the state's most critical roads is literally disappearing, and the bill to fix it keeps growing every year. That video is on the channel. Watch it now.